Hello, Bulldogs. I'm Janet Cohn, the Director of Athletics here at the University of North Carolina, Asheville. I want to tell you a little bit about the Our Turn to Play Women's Scholarship Luncheon that was created by Rebecca Lowe and our good friends at Wells Fargo so many years ago. Little did we know that so many people would invest their time, talent, and treasures in making this a signature event. Not only do we celebrate the successes of our female student athletes, but we really embrace our community leaders and let everyone see the very best of UNC Asheville. I want to tell you now that event will be back in 2021. We've already got our speaker. We'll reconvene in the beautiful Sherrill Center, and we'll all get to say, "Go Bulldogs" together. Thank you so much, and thanks again to Wells Fargo.
Hello to my friends at UNC Asheville. It's Mike Cowan, LPJ Commissioner. Home quarantined here in Florida right now, so strange times for all of us. But let's look forward to something. Let's look forward to next year's UNCA gathering when it's our turn to play Scholarship Fund. Athletic Director Janet Cohn, I'm really excited to come see you guys. I'm excited to see your team and spend some time talking about the best sports in the world, of course, women's sports. So thank you for having me. It gives me something to look forward to in an otherwise shut-in quarantine time. Hopefully you can look forward to it as well. Pay no attention to my Augusta shirt. These are the shirts I can wear when I'm quarantined. I'll be in LPGA full gear when I see you. And thanks again for having me. Look forward to it. I look forward to raising some money for women's sports. I look forward to talking about the incredible upswing that we were all on, obviously before COVID-19 had its say. But we'll be back. No COVID-19, no home quarantine, no travel ban is going to stop an organization that's been around for 70 years, giving women an opportunity to play this game, and we'll be around for the next 70, showcasing our tour all over the world. I look forward to seeing you. Thanks in advance. Let's look forward to 2021 when we get together and raise some money. Take care of yourself.
What does it mean to have an athletic scholarship? I would say it means everything to me. There's not a day that I don't, think about it and that I sit back and just realize how thankful I am to be able to go here and have a scholarship and not only get an education, but also further my golf career and have the opportunities that I have and the experiences that I have, because without that, I wouldn't be able to be here. I wouldn't be able to do those things and to meet the people that I meet and to have the opportunities that I have. And it's just awesome. It means everything to me. And the day I remember getting, being offered the scholarship, and it just, lighting up my entire world. I was so excited, and it changed my life forever, and I will forever be thankful for that. For me, it sets me up as, okay, now I'm here, I get to have these opportunities, and I get to further my collegiate, golf, and I get to meet all of these wonderful people, whether it be donors to spectators to members at the golf course, different students and professors. It, opens so many doors for you, and the experience that I have already had just from being here for the past almost 2 years, it is unbelievable and undescribable, and I have loved every second of it. And oh my God, if I could, there's no words for it of how happy it can make you to be able to say that I am here to play golf, and I have the scholarship to do so. So thank you so much, and thank you for everything that you do for women's sports here at UNC Asheville.
Greetings, UNC Asheville. Sometimes people say, greetings from my home to yours, but we really don't mean that literally. Today, it is absolutely true. First, I hope you are staying well. Given these uncertain times, I am here to share with you some certainties. Number one, I'm Chris Foles, and I was thrilled to be your first ever speaker in the UNC Asheville Our Turn to Play Scholarship Luncheon. 2, I loved my trip to Asheville, loved working with the Bulldogs, and enjoyed meeting so many of you. 3, congratulations to you and your athletics director, Janet Cohn, in making real progress. You've been able to add women's swimming and diving and women's golf. Do you know how important that is? In addition to adding those sports, you've raised thousands of dollars to increase awareness for women's sports. Do you know how important that is? Bulldogs and wannabe bulldogs. Every time women get an opportunity to compete, they learn so many life lessons that they would otherwise not learn. I don't know about you, but if I saw a woman with a college degree who also had those life lessons, she would go right to the top of my hiring list. So, if you want to do something certain in these uncertain times, invest in a woman. A bulldog, to be specific. You won't be sorry. You will be making a difference, not just to UNC, but to all of society. Stay well and go Bulldogs.
Hi, I'm Leslie Visser, longtime sportscaster, and I had one of the most delightful experiences of my career speaking at the Our Turn to Play luncheon in Asheville. As an outsider, I got to see for myself exactly why your national reputation is what it is. The people were strong and powerful and kind. A point of gender pride. I love that you have a female chancellor, a female AD, great women coaches, and all the athletes who play for those coaches are pretty cool too. In 45 years of covering sports, I've had the privilege of speaking at many colleges and universities across America and around the world. At these events, as you might imagine, there is a small gathering the night before, a chance to meet coaches and athletes, some professors, and some business people. At Asheville, you get invited to the chancellor's home. Dr. Nancy Cable, your brilliant chancellor, made me feel as if I'd known her for years. Fortunately, I have known Janet Cohn for years, and I'm sure you're all aware she is a rock star. To be the only woman on the NCAA men's basketball committee is such a challenge, but you know Janet, she makes it look easy. If any of you hasn't yet been to one of the Our Turn to Play luncheons, put it on your calendar. It's everything you would want in a memorable afternoon. And if you might think that, hey, girls and female athletes have all the support they need in 2020, it's not true. We're on third base. Help us get home.
So Dan asked me to do this video and talk about what scholarships mean to our student athletes. And it really got me thinking about what my scholarship meant to me way back in 1984. And it was life-changing. It was life-changing in so many ways. Educational, personal, philosophical, professional. One of the long-term benefits is that I get to do a job that I absolutely love. And I get to see what those scholarships today mean to our student athletes. And it's the same thing. It's life-changing. They get to be a part of something bigger than themselves. The lessons they learn every single day are incredibly valuable. And just to see them grow as young women, as student athletes, as future leaders, it's such an incredible experience. When I think of one particular individual who I think made the absolute most of her scholarship opportunity here at UNC Asheville, I think of Zoe Hamel, who is originally from France. And when Zoe came over, she really couldn't speak English very well. But Zoe studied pure math and ended up graduating in 2014. She was the valedictorian here at UNC Asheville, and went on to do her master's at the University of Vancouver, and has since then taught at universities in South Africa, in Bosnia, and so has taken the name UNC Asheville all over the world with her. And there's so many examples of that, of individuals that we can just be incredibly proud of, who have been a part of this university, have been a part of this tennis program, and would not have been able to do so if it were not for the scholarship opportunities that we afforded them.
Hi, my name is Gray Stiga. I'm from Lawrenceville, Georgia. I want to say thank you for all those that have supported me at UNC Asheville and for leading up to this scholarship. What it means to have a scholarship, it means a great amount, a lot to me. I get to experience being a student athlete, and scholarships are really hard to get. I got to experience what it means to be on a team. I've been on a team in high school, but my high school team weren't that really great, but it was still a way for me to experience. I enjoyed just having time with my team. They're like my second family. The coach is really nice. She brings out the best in all of us and the best in me. I got to experience playing against other competitive schools and just having fun. I really loved my team and the school in general. The atmosphere is really great. And I just want to say thank you to all that had contributed to helping me get this scholarship. Thank you.
Hey Bulldog fans, Molly Matos here. I am a former student athlete and alum and wanted to come to you today with a short message. I was entering into my senior year, really excited about what was to come, about finishing out 2 seasons of indoor and outdoor track and field, graduating and going on with a great life. Everything was going well, and then September 11th happened, the beginning of my senior year. And as part of the Bulldog family, I was surrounded by people who, just like me, didn't really know what had happened, yet knew that we needed to figure out how to move on at some point. So one of the great lessons that I learned there as being part of the Bulldog family was that the world wasn't ending, however, it was changing. And that was a really important message. It helped carry me through. It helped carry all of us through. I did graduate that year and went on to start a wonderful career here in Asheville and stay part of this amazing Bulldog community. I think back on that, especially right now as everything is changing around us. It does sometimes feel like the world is ending a bit, and it's not. It's just changing, and it's not just changing for us, it's changing for these amazing student athletes as well. And so one of the thoughts that I've got about this is who you are, it really shows up. It gets magnified in times like these. And I know that we as a Bulldog community are going to magnify the great things, the reasons that we stay together, the reasons that we pull together, the reasons that we understand that there's bigger community out there that really needs our support. And that includes these incredible female student athletes who are working their tushies off. They're keeping their studies up. They're practicing. They're doing everything they can in this world that's changing so incredibly quickly. And they're doing it with a smile on their faces, and they're pushing through. And they need our support for that. So I'm coming to you today to ask you, in a world that's changing in so many ways, how can you change these ladies' lives for the better? Support Our Turn to Play. Support these student athletes. Maybe your donation is $50 or $100. Maybe it's different than it was before. We're all different, and we're all better. One Bulldog community. Let's help each other. Thank you so much, and go Bulldogs.
Hello, my name is Felicia Hall Allen. And I was really looking forward to being there with you on April 29th for the Our Turn to Play Scholarship Luncheon. As we all continue to navigate our new normal as a result of COVID-19, I pray that you and your family are safe and well. I am really excited and thrilled to talk about the impact of sport in my life. I am lucky because in 1987, I got to take my first dance. Michael Jordan, my husband, and I watched his documentary on ESPN about his last dance. And now I got to think about my first dance at the University of Iowa as a college student athlete playing basketball for Hall of Fame coach C. Vivian Stringer, who recently won the John Wooden Legends of Coaching Award for Coach Stringer's character and for her success on the basketball court, her ability to graduate her student athletes. She was acknowledged. And I know that because I chose Iowa, it changed the trajectory of my life as well as my having had an opportunity to play for a coach like Coach Stringer. I know that boys for quite some time, they started at a very early age of participating and competing in sports which helps them to really understand and have the benefit of knowing what it is to be a part of a team and what it is to work hard and set goals and understand how to win and how to lose. And I love the competitive edge that being affiliated in sports provided me. Competitive to the extent that I think I was reading somewhere where it said that over 80% of women in leadership roles in Fortune 500 companies considered themselves tomboys because they played sports growing up. Now, though I don't really consider myself a tomboy, I do consider myself a very competitive girl. And no matter the sport, kickball, volleyball, softball, basketball, a handful of spades or a fistful of dominoes, I always wanted to win. And I think that sports helped to give me a different level of confidence and self-esteem, which certainly helped me in law school. And it helps me today as a sports agent representing over 30 different coaches at the Division I and Division II level. I learned as well that if I am good enough, I'll get picked to be a part of the team. If I'm tough enough, I'll get respect on the team. But if I have both, then I have an opportunity to influence the outcome of a game. And I love influencing the outcome of the game. I also believe that my participation in sports taught me something about sisterhood long before I ever pledged a sorority in college. I pledged Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, where our motto is, we help each other. As a student athlete, I learned to not only help my teammates, but I understood that every time one of my teammates won, I won as well. I understood loyalty and working together towards a shared vision of success. Just like as a student athlete, we helped each other, and as a member of the sorority, we helped each other. I hope today that you will choose to help another female student athlete in her quest to help her dream come true. You can give a little or you can give a lot. I just hope you choose to give. I hope that you and your family are safe, and I also pray that every little girl with a dream will get her turn to play. Have a great day. Stay safe.
Thank you for watching our Turn to Play All-Star video. If you'd like to support me or our women's scholarships, please click the link below. I hope you have a great day.